Hello, everyone. This is Mo with Mold Safe Solutions, the Black Mold Podcast. Taking you guys on a live inspection here today. I was called out by a gentleman who actually lives next door to the lady that I'm going to meet with today. And apparently there's been several water damage and mold events in this property here in Oceanside, California. And I'm here to investigate exactly the claims. There was water damage and roof leaks. They didn't take care of those leaks properly. So I'm here to check that out, investigate, interview the client to see exactly her story. Apparently, she has a child who's very sick. So I think it's important that, we take a look into this and find out what's really going on. Again, a live inspection in Oceanside, California. And my name's Mo with Mold Safe Solutions. I'm already seeing water damage on this unit, but I will show you more as we go along. And I interview and I do the inspection. Just pulling up, you could see a lot of this water damage in the mold. The water will just leak like all through here. This is just the garage area, which you could see all this is just rotting and pulling off. Right here, rust. They've got sandbags, obviously, for flooding. All this is just poor maintenance, right? I mean, you can't even paint. So I haven't even stepped inside the property, and these are the first signs. Cracks right here. Water will leak right into the structure, through the stucco, through the trim. So if this is kind of how they're taking care of the front of the property, imagine the interior, what we're going to find. And you could see the structure. You see up top, there's a bunch of rust, all kinds of water damage here on the roof and so forth. I like to have 2 moisture meters. I mean, you could pick these up on Amazon, Home Depot. They work really good. General Tools. Make sure you have it on the right setting. Let's see. So that just verifies that it is wet behind here. And then wall's a little wet. Nothing crazy. So everything's wet here. Yeah, and what I want to do is do some pictures and stuff on the outside. Is there any more questions you have, though?
Sure.
I don't mind.
What?
Right, here is the window in question where Natalie mentions that they had a lot of water damage and mold. So we see the window. You could see the obvious water damage. evidence of mold. And then what we do is we basically check, hey, is this still wet? Right, so we've got active water damage in this location, verifying exactly what Natalie was saying. As I'm going along, I'm taking pictures, verify. I'm gonna go over here. And then I have a drywall here too, so. You see the water damage and the mold here as well. Down here in the baseboards. See the warping here. I don't need here. Hey, bud.
It's a grumpy bugs. Lover. One.
This is the kitchen sink. There used to be a hole from our apartment to our next door apartments, apartment B, around this main water thing.
Okay.
They came down here and patched it all so you could see the white, but there's water damage still right
yeah,
there.
I see it. Okay.
And our sink is like all kind
I
of
see that.
rotting
Okay.
around there.
Gotcha.
As well as,
In
you
the
know,
back.
up here. As
Okay.
much as I clean it,
Right.
it's this way. So
Okay.
somebody else did a reader, which you can see on the wall right there.
Yeah.
And yeah, they were just like, definitely have this checked.
Okay. All right. Cool. Okay.
Yeah, it is a little wet, buddy. Here, have some more noodles.
So yeah, you could see the water damage back here. Natalie was talking about possible mold growth. Right. Lots of rust and decay. Some mold, microbial growth there. This board looks like it's got wet a few times. Sometimes these dry out. It's a little elevated. It's dry now. That's pretty dry. Active leak.
Sorry, is it wet?
Yeah, there's an active leak. There's something going on here. I see the
Yeah.
mold.
Yeah, dude. It's an accident.
Yeah.
Right, okay, then.
elevated. There we go. And you see the microbial all around here. Yeah, we're getting moisture from all these walls. Wow.
So, but like yes, so is it possible to remove all of the mold as close to the ocean?
It is. My concern with this property is
Yeah.
what we see here is just a small smidgen of what's going on in neighboring units.
Oh,
So the
okay.
problem I see possibly moving forward with this
Right.
property is, okay, say we remediate or a professional company doesn't hear, all these walls are shared with your neighbors.
Right.
Do you get it? So
Because yeah, it's airborne.
it's airborne, and then what's happening in the other units?
Thomas at home.
Oh, okay. Yes, we could remove the majority of the mold here, but sometimes there might be mold in another area that was before you got here.
Okay, and you're speaking of inside the unit or even our neighbors.
Yeah, so see this wall here, for example? This wall is shared with this neighbor.
I'm trying to be an adult and have
Right.
fun on my own.
Of
and,
course.
you know. But then this, you know,
right.
and like so, I'm not. Yeah, like I don't want that, but I mean, for sure, it can definitely happen, especially because evidence, you know.
Exactly. Yeah, and you've reached your limit.
Yes.
Your patience has ran out.
Yes, and my son, you know, has stuff, and I'm not showing.
Right.
Not able to sleep batting on his eyes, his nose, like his ears. We've done all the different medicines for allergies.
Right.
It doesn't go away.
Right.
You know.
That to me proves it's in the environment.
Right. Yes.
Right?
Yes. Totally. Yeah. Okay. So. I think like our attempt to do whatever we can in our power. Have you ever seen this?
No. Is that like a UV kind of light?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like red light, green light, white light, you know,
Right.
for different amounts of time a minute emits like ozone.
Okay.
So it's like not toxic, but you shouldn't be in the room breathing it. And
Right.
and not good to like dogs and plants. But like it's supposed to. Have you ever heard? I didn't know. You know,
Yeah, right.
of course everyone wants to try to do something.
Of course. I would get a HEPA filter if you can. And I could see if I have an extra one at home, but a HEPA filter will actually catch it.
Okay.
So I like the HEPA filters because those, I've seen similar units and none of them, they sound great, but they're not backed by studies. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that the HEPA filters are what we use in the industry. And then they have residential ones where you could, you know, let's say put it right here and it literally,
Right. Here, show me how.
it sucks in the air like a vacuum
Yeah.
and then it captures the spores. So
Okay. And then, so, okay. So, how, now, how would we move forward then? Like, do
So-
you need time to do or should I just tell her right away we have mold we needed like to a hotel like today?
I need to put the report together. So just basically say, hi, I just had a mold inspection done with Mo from Mold Safe Solutions. And he verified there is active water damage and mold in all the areas that you guys allegedly did repairs in. And he did the moisture meter and thermal readings and found active water damage. All these areas were the areas that you guys supposedly fixed, but they're not fixed. And I've been living here for several years. I'm to the point where I don't feel comfortable living here, especially with my son who's been having health issues. And I want to be relocated and have this work done properly. And if it's not, I'm going to be forced to go to code enforcement, Oceanside. There's a law in California that was enacted in 2016 that makes water damage and mold, the property is uninhabitable. and you have 30 days to fix it. And if not, it turns into a fine and a criminal offense. And that will all be on the report too. So basically, I need to be relocated and this needs to be taken care of properly. But be firm.
Yeah, because I gotta have everything in writing, and then, yeah.
You need to put on the tough Natalie voice. I know it's there.
Thank
Okay?
you, yeah.
But it's hard because you're probably broken right now a little bit, from all this and, taking care of your son and trying to just make it. I mean, that's hard enough as it is.
It is. For
Oh, yeah.
for anyone. So thank you so much
Of
for
course.
understanding and all your compassion. And thank you so much. Because, I am totally exhausted. So thank you so much
Of course. So
for everything.
be proud of yourself, though, too.
Thank
Natalie.
you.
You're taking care of your boy.
Thank you so much.
He's happy. He talks very well.
Yeah.
He
The boy.
is. And, I mean, in this place that has damage, you've taken care of it nicely. I mean, I go into some single mother homes and it's just dirty. The kids are going crazy. So give yourself credit. Okay. You're welcome. And you're just trying to do what's right. And, it's not your fault. You're welcome.
And that is
Of course.
so much to me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Any more questions at all?
So, can I ask about what helped your son? I mean, obviously doing the remediation properly, but were there any supplements or diet or anything like that?
Yeah. So we stopped seeing mainstream medical because they don't deal with this.
Exactly. Yeah.
Um,
For sure.
Yeah, so there's several supplements that we started using that helped a lot. One is grapefruit seed extract.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't know, is he having any GI tract issues?
Yes. All. Yeah.
Crohn's, stuff like that. So when we were going for my son, they started giving him a lot of steroids and antibiotics, and those are they're fungal derivatives.
Yeah.
So they're actually giving them a fungal poison.
Yeah.
And it actually, if you're in a mold environment, it gets it worse. So you got to try to kill the mold that's probably growing in his gut.
Yeah, totally. Thank you so much.
Yeah, sure. So what we will do is when we are being treated, and we'll do it when the kids get sick once in a while, is we'll put some grapefruit seed extract in their juice or something in the morning, their drink. So after they eat, and then you're going to want to take what's called like a binder. Okay. So when we kill with the grapefruit seed extract or whatever antifungal, you got to pull it out of his gut.
Yeah.
Okay. Meaning it's got to come out in his urine and in his feces, his poop.
Yeah.
So, activated charcoal.
Wow.
And, you can get all this stuff really cheap on Amazon. Like the grapefruit seed extract's like $10. You can get activated charcoal in a bag, and then we just put a little, and you have to take it like an hour or two after breakfast after the grapefruit seed extract. So the idea is you take it, right, and then you let it work in your GI tract, and like it finds a little mold and it kind of kills it in there, right? And then in a couple hours you take the activated charcoal and that goes into and it literally just cleans it out and pulls it out, and they call it a binder.
Yeah.
So it's binding all those toxins. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, to not be recirculated in the body.
Right.
It'll be eliminated.
Right, because our GI tracts, they're literally open to our blood.
Exactly.
Right? That's how our
Yeah,
that's how our nutrients, right? So, is he on any good vitamins or anything right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zinc has really helped.
Good.
Him from everything, but what you're saying is totally so he was regular until we had to do antibiotics. Then he got super sick. He's very irregular. He was all the time.
Right. So right. So that proves to me that that's what's happening in there. So on the grapefruit seed extracts, just start with 4 to 5 drops.
Okay.
And then do it like twice a day, breakfast and dinner.
Oh.
But remember, you have to take the binder.
Yeah.
Right. So what we will do is we'll do the breakfast, and then before breakfast and lunch, we'll do the binder.
And how do you?
We mix it a little with water, and then guess what I do? I take it.
Okay, you take it in front of
And
him to see.
well, no, I drink it and it's like this is good for me. And because I take it a lot because guess where I'm in.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. And I actually feel it's good to clean out my system because sometimes I'll eat out and we're eating at these places and who knows what they're putting in the food,
Exactly, yeah.
right? I take the activated charcoal and then my kids are like, where's mine? So, yeah. So at first it might be a little, and then your mind will go like, the drink's black. And so your mind, you literally tastes like nothing when you drink it. I literally, every time I drink it, I feel great.
Okay. Awesome, yeah. Yeah, that's what they give people when they OD, get everything out.
Right.
Yeah.
And for literally any toxin, it'll take out. And they've been using this since ancient Egypt and Greece. They've known about these remedies.
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
so
and
much.
let thy food be thy medicine, right?
Yeah.
So,
Wow.